Coming up on the East End.
Oh, wow. That is so cool.
We're heading out on a seal watching adventure, how you can get up close and personal with these cool creatures. Plus,
dirty Play-Doh is what I would call this.
Exactly. From pottery to painting and everything in between. The North Fork Studio, where you can awaken your inner artist. And
Pilot high center, right? Go ahead, one more little.
Joe, that's good.
learn the secrets of a private East End chef
from lavish Hampton's hotspots,
to local North Fork hidden gems.
come with us as we explore the people and places that make up Long Island's East End.
Welcome to the East End. I'm Erin Colton.
And I'm Joe Arena. We've got a lot to see this weekend. And while you're exploring it all with us, don't forget to play along in our East End trivia game. You'll see questions pop up during the show. Scan that QR code and submit your answers at the end of the program for a chance to win some East End swag.
There is so much to do outdoors on Long Island's East End, even during the winter time.
Like here at Rumba in Hampton Bays, they're open all year round and they're preparing some of the freshest fish right out of the water and some really inspired drinks and dishes.
There's always pineapples and palm trees, no matter the season. And the cold can't take this view away.
Yeah, and speaking of views, another famous East End wintertime adventure is seal watching. And I hit the beach for a trip that didn't disappoint.
I've been here, today will be my 535th time. I've seen 0 seals twice.
So it's safe to say that the Mauritius Bay side of Cupsogue Beach is a hotspot for seal watching. And if anyone would know, it's Dr. Artie Kopelman, one of the co-founders and president of the Coastal Research and Educational Society of Long Island. And out here at Cupsogue, it doesn't cost you a thing to get to know Artie and to spot some seals.
It's free. We ask them for a donation, but it's not required.
And it's an adventure for just about anyone from anywhere and any age.
What's it like when the kids see it, like their reaction to it,
For the most part, they're amazed. Even the adults say, I didn't know we had seals here.
Like me, I didn't realize that there was a population of them out here.
Which is pretty embarrassing since I grew up going to this beach and several others here on Dune Road. But it's never too late and a great winter activity if you have patience and pay attention to your surroundings.
And you gotta be really slow and quiet and hope that they don't see you or hear you.
Even as far away as they are right now?
Absolutely.
Wow.
So after a gingerly walk where the water meets the sand, Artie found our spot. And within seconds, found a whole bunch of friends waiting for us.
Oh, wow. That is so cool.
And 99% of the seals you'll see at Cupsogue Beach are harbor seals, Artie says. And on this day, we spotted a little over 40, a little farther out than normal, relaxing on a sandbar.
The lounging they're doing right now, is that just part of their behavior? Is this relaxing for them? That's why they're doing it? Sleep?
When they sleep on land, they can shut down both halves of their brains.
Right. They don't have to worry about protecting themselves.
Right.
And while many of those who make the trip from Connecticut or New Jersey come for the wow factor of getting a close look at these elusive creatures, Artie says,
they're also hopefully being educated about what's going on. Well, we've seen a significant increase in the number of harbor seals right through 2020. So our highest numbers.
And besides keeping count, Artie is also able to do something pretty cool.
I also can ID 232 harbor seals based upon markings.
Wow, so you can track specific seals.
Individuals, yeah. And I've had 2 this year that are back for their 19th year in a row.
Wow.
Yeah.
Same guys.
Oh, one guy, one gal.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Horseshoe is the guy, and
cool.
Hammerhead Right is the gal.
And during these winter months and into spring is the best time to see Horseshoe or Hammerhead Right before they head back out to sea and eventually to the Gulf of Maine. So get out here while you can.
What a cool experience, and I can't believe it's free.
Yeah, just a small donation, and it's just so relaxing out there, too. So that's
Wow.
nice. Yeah. All right, from seals to ducks, and we're not just talking about any duck.
You are looking at a Long Island landmark, the 20-foot-tall Big Duck in Flanders.
Did you know it's listed on the National Register of Historic Places? It's been a roadside attraction out here since 1931, built to represent Long Island's duck farming past.
The eyes are made out of Ford Model T taillights, and there's a museum and a gift shop inside.
Yeah, just more proof that there's something for everyone to do and see out here on the East End.
Including VEME Studio in Greenport, where you can unleash your inner artist for the day, no matter your skill level.
How do I make green?
Green, so you wash your brush very well.
Okay, wash my
You
brush.
have a little bit of blue here, so you have to...
Oh,
add
and
a-
yellow?
Verona Penalba says there's an artist inside everyone, just waiting to be found. And her shop in Greenport on Long Island's East End has endless possibilities to do so.
Anytime we're open, you can walk in, all ages, and create. We have watercolor, which is what you're making today. You have pottery, you have paint pottery, you have acrylic.
Okay, so I'm not good at art. Let's just put it that way. You don't have to be good. You can just create what you want.
Verona and her friend Melissa opened up VEME on the North Fork 9 years ago. It's a combination of their two names and their artistic abilities.
And we started giving workshops at hotels and restaurants and just like workshops to people, which we also do here. We have different type of workshops. The most regular are the pottery workshops and the painting workshops. So you don't need to know anything about painting or pottery. They're designed for all levels.
I mean, this looks like a
inspire them.
5-year-old did this. That's okay?
That's beautiful, I think.
Beautiful.
Some people have never painted in their life. They come here and they grab a canvas and they create something really beautiful, and you can see their joy in their faces.
Pottery is another activity popular at VEME. The best part, you don't have to bring a thing. Everything is there for you.
You get this box, and in the box you have everything you need. You get 1.5 pounds of clay, which you can do 1 or 2 items. You get a little cloth to clean your hands. You get all these tools.
I think people picture, Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze and Ghost, and it almost is a little, intimidating that they think that that's pottery.
Think of it more like Play-Doh. You can grab it and...
Play-Doh, dirty Play-Doh is what I would call this.
Exactly.
You mentioned that you like when there's fingerprints in, because it's your fingers.
The idea is that they're unique to you. The wheel is beautiful, but it's more streamlined. This is gonna have all your little dimples, this is gonna have all your memories. If it's too big for you, you can make a ball and do it again.
Yeah, this is bad.
Yeah.
Let's start again.
Just be gentle and use both hands, and we fire and glaze it for you. This is a speckled clay, so it has these little beautiful dots. If you use the white glaze, it will come out like that. You can come and pick it up, or we can ship it for you. Which is great because some people are visiting.
I think people who visit the East End from the tri-state area, they come out here and they think they need appointments for everything, reservations for everything. This is a place where you can just come.
You just, on a whim, you're like, I'm going to Greenport, to North Fork, and you stopped at a winery and you want to stop here after or before, you can just walk in.
I mean, I was always very good with Play-Doh, so maybe this is
your
it.
medium.
Why is VEME special?
I think because you get to create your own world and you have permission to create, and I think that's special. So we're always trying to bring an interesting and exciting offer to everyone. The more you practice, the more you get better at it.
Where's my affirmation postcard? Here we go. The artist is already present within me.
At VEME, they also sell handmade products created by people who live on the East End, using elements of the East End.
Hand-dyed scarves with plants from the North Fork.
It's important for you to keep this home, to keep local people selling things out of your shop.
So it's a way of us also to stay together and inspire each other.
And whether you're local or just visiting for the weekend, Verona wants people to know that this stop on the East End is for everyone.
We want you to be yourself and be the most authentic self, and art can help you expose that.
I don't know, Joe, I think I'm a good artist.
Maybe you'll have better luck with food.
Luckily, we're in the kitchen with an East End private chef who can cook for you and maybe teach you a thing or two. That's ahead. Welcome back to the East End. There are dozens of places on the North and South Forks to get a fresh farm-to-table meal. But what if you want to be a part of the process?
Yeah, grab your aprons. We're getting a private course in some culinary basics.
It is a night of fun and great food, all rolled into one. We are inside Cuisine by Colleen. We have Colleen McGrath with us, a private chef who works from Manhattan all the way to Montauk, so the East End. All right, so what are we starting with?
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is a salad.
Where are your workers?
Yeah.
You are my workers.
I got a bowl.
Chef Colleen, who's based in Westhampton Beach, can cook anywhere for any dinner party you may want to throw on the East End. You can watch her cook or even join in on the process, like Joe and I did, or tried to do.
Toast some pine nuts. We'll just keep an eye on that. Dressing.
All right.
Super simple.
Yeah.
I mean,
even I can't screw this up.
we got the lemon, we got the olive oil.
And salt.
Let's go.
How much of this?
Throw it all in.
Joe and I were so focused on learning from Colleen, we failed at our very first task.
Who's watching the nuts?
I'm watching the nuts.
Oh, the nuts.
Oh, no, they're burning.
Did you burn the nuts?
The nuts are burning.
All right, well,
And whether you live on the East End or you're planning a weekend getaway, hiring a private chef like Colleen to come to you is a great way to be part of your own party, especially for special occasions.
bridal parties will call me up. They'll rent a house, Airbnb, VRBO, whatever.
Like a bachelorette.
Bachelorette parties. Yeah, it's a big deal. And because they don't want to cook, and they want to sit down and they want to have fun. So you're going to plate this, right? So that
Do the twist?
Sure.
I'm sorry. I always
Sure,
do that
you can do the twist. Yeah.
Joe appeared to already know his way around the kitchen.
Why do you know all of? Are you a cook?
My dad was from Italy. He loved his cheese.
From the cheese to the meats, fish, the veggies, Colleen says she cooks with the seasons and can create your menu using locally sourced, fresh ingredients.
Oh, I don't want to lose a finger,
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
especially on TV.
While Colleen can cook for anyone who calls her up to book an event, she's also had some big names enjoy her food.
Last year we did Katie Couric's book signing. We did Lyle Lovett, the Beach Boys. I did Chicago.
Amazing. Chicago.
Chicago,
You did that, and that's a
but
big,
like
that's a big band.
you're mentioning them like it's nothing.
We're gonna do the monkfish from the offshores off Long Island.
A private dinner party is not just fun, but it can also be intimate, especially when the North and South Forks get crowded during the summer season.
In the Hamptons during peak season, to sit down at a restaurant with
Right.
12 girls. Good luck with that. Take all that, make memories, and rent a house, and we just do a fabulous dinner. People from Manhattan or from Boston
Come together on the East End.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to worry about cooking because they have you. I mean, these are the biggest shrimp I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Massive
So-
shrimp.
And once Joe and I finished preparing our meal, with a little help from Colleen, of course, it was time to plate up our masterpiece.
You tongue it, Joe.
Okay.
Wow, beautiful.
We could win a competition. Is that how you would plate it? Yes.
We did it.
I couldn't
Did it! Now, Chef Colleen can come to you if you live on Long Island, but if you're visiting the East End just for the weekend, maybe that means renting a luxurious Hamptons home. Here's one that could be yours. We are inside a gorgeous house to rent on Lockwood Avenue in Bridgehampton.
Yes.
This is Hamptons when you look at this house.
This is designer owned. It's 7,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, 7 baths, 2 powder baths, media room, gym.
I love the tile detail in the kitchen. I mean, it just hit me right when I walked in how interesting it is.
Yep. It's so unique and very, very cool.
Everything is so open. The kitchen flows right into that living space, which flows into another living space. I love that.
This is a great open floor plan. It's a real summer house, so bright and white and clean. Chef's kitchen, great appliances.
This door goes right into the backyard area, the pool area.
So you have this great terrace. We're for outdoor dining, and there's a barbecue outside, and then heated gunite pool. There's a fire pit. While you have this great open floor plan, then you also have this kind of cozier den, hangout room. This is where you watch TV. You've got an awesome see-through gas fireplace, and then big doors out to the back.
Yeah, there is a sense of, or even a want maybe in the wintertime, to have that little closed off cozy space.
Absolutely.
The decoration of just a simple cocktail table book, that thick, hearty book, it makes it.
It's simple and neutral, but then she has like the pops of great art.
I got a sneak peek of the basement already, and I already know it's my favorite spot.
So incredible home gym, for all you workout buffs. You can, do it here, or for rainy days when you don't want to take a run to the beach. You've got this awesome games room. So this is pool and ping pong. You can switch it out.
So the table comes off and then it's a pool table. This space right here, you could host a whole party down here. You have this huge couch and then a huge TV. It just is.
The only thing we need to add is the disco ball.
Exactly, we have to get the party started. Dana, this is it.
Every woman's dream closet.
The closet of my dreams.
Absolutely, and I love that she wallpapered this because it just makes it feel that much more special. You've got this great island, you've got, all your lingerie drawers, you've got the jewelry drawers.
You have the lights going up here to make it even a little more special.
Yep.
It just doesn't get better than this.
No. This, Erin, is your luxurious owner's bath. You've got radiant heat. I love the herringbone pattern on the floor.
And completing the primary suite, owner's suite, is the bedroom.
Absolutely. So you've got a gas fireplace again, so the click of a button to warm you up. You have that fantastic double height entry foyer with that gorgeous fixture, the cathedral ceiling. Up here you have 4 suites, including the owner's suite, and then 3 other really nice sized bedrooms. Great location, very close to the village here and also close to the beach. It kind of has it all.
To see more from this home and explore other East End gems, just scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. Still ahead.
Custer Institute is the gateway to the known and unknown universe.
We go stargazing at a nearly century-old East End attraction that's fun for the entire family.
Welcome back to the East End. We're at the All-Star Bowling Alley in Riverhead. It is the perfect place for anyone who loves a little indoor competition.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about when I take my family here. And whether you're battling it out on the lanes or in the arcade just a few steps away, this is a high-energy place that brings in the crowds. How did you do?
Pretty good. A little split, but all right.
Very
If
nice.
you're looking for something a little more laid back, though, how about stargazing? We take you to an East End attraction that's nearly 100 years old.
Custer Institute is the gateway to the known and unknown universe. We like to say it's for the curious.
And it's that curiosity that launched the legacy of the Custer Institute in Southold, Long Island's oldest public observatory. The nonprofit organization of about 200 members has roots dating back to 1927, when Charles Elmer, a Cedar Beach resident and amateur astronomer, formed a club so his friends could gather at his home to gaze at the stars.
In 1937, Charles Elmer co-founded the Perkin-Elmer Optical Company with Richard Perkin. Perkin-Elmer did go on to manufacture the mirror for the Hubble Space Telescope. In 1938, they decided to build the original building on this land. Charles Elmer wanted it named after his wife. His wife's maiden name was Custer, so it is named after May Custer. It's a wonderful gesture.
In 1945, a second building was added.
In Stokes Hall, we have some antique telescopes.
2 years later, the brick rotunda was built to house the main telescope, and in 2006, its original dome was replaced with the one that's still here today.
Goes from 20 feet under the earth, the full 2 stories up.
In the early 1960s, the 3-bay shed was constructed.
There is 3 separate telescopes in there. One of them is the giant binocular telescope. The buildings were built for the sole purpose of an astronomy club. That tells you the dedication they had to this hobby and to this endeavor of astronomy.
Volunteers help run the programs on Saturday nights. Visitors can browse the library and check out early telescopes, most of them handmade. The basement holds a lens grinding room. There's even a 5,000-year-old meteorite on display.
We also have the mirror for one of Custer Institute's original telescopes. It's a cast metal mirror that dates back to the 1800s, one of the first telescopes used on premise at this site.
But it's the stellar views that keep guests focused on the skies.
There are 3 telescopes, one with a camera on it. We send the image down to a 45-inch flat screen TV on the first floor.
The moon never gets old. Further out, you can look at, Venus and Mars through a telescope, and Jupiter and Saturn.
It's fun to hear that wow when people see Saturn for the first time in a telescope.
You can take the telescope and now you can look at maybe star clusters or double stars. You have the Orion Nebula where stars are being born. You have the Horsehead Nebula, maybe 1,000 light years away. There's galaxies we can see through the telescopes that are 30 or 40 or 50 million light years away. We're trying to get people to realize the wow of the universe.
The Institute also holds lectures, concerts, and art exhibits. A shining star on the East End that's absolutely worth a look.
Such a great place, and for the entire family to enjoy.
Yeah, rich in history and incredible views.
All right, time now to check your answers in our East End trivia game.
If you've been playing along, scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen. It'll take you to our website where you can submit your answers for the chance to win some East End swag.
You'll also find more information on our website about all the places we explored in this episode.
That's right, and while you're there, let us know about your favorite place to visit on the East End, from the lavish to the local.
Because it just may be our next adventure. See you next time.